Greetings, you may call me Tog. Today we are looking at another everyday feminism article. I know one might say that is the lowest of the low-hanging fruit, but you know what? It's been hanging there so low for so long that it is now covered in worms, and I don't mind getting dirty for your entertainment. Speaking of which, 3 empowering sex tips we should be giving to young women. Like many girls, I got my first sex tips from women's magazines. I learned how to stand to appear thinner when naked. I learned which positions to put my sexiest body parts on display. I learned hundreds of ways I should touch a penis, whether I like it or not. Oh dear, that kind of ruins the mood now, doesn't it? Sex sounded grown up and exciting, but scary, though I couldn't pinpoint why. I totally see why now, though. It sounded like sex would make me an object. That is a very, very strange leap of logic. It's like 14 plus 82 equals cucumber. Oh. Feminists can't logic. Don't they know the answer is always kumquat? Like once I walk through the door of a man's, it's always presumed to be a man's bedroom. I'd leave my humanity on the other side. I was once told by an ex-boyfriend that screwing a girl with no personality is only one step above masturbation, presuming that most men appreciate your humanity if they appreciate you. Actually, having sex as a teenager was equally confusing. How young of a teen were you? I wanted to be my partner's hot, sexy lover and their fellow human, but it always felt like I had to pick one. When I tried to be both, they'd punish me for it. Oh my. It almost sounds like you like the punishments. In college, after enthusiastically initiating a hookup with someone I met at a frat party and openly enjoying it, he got behind me and air-humped me in front of his friends while I was trying to talk. Look, that's when you tell him that behavior is inappropriate and it won't be tolerated. Most men seem to appreciate it when a lady sets boundaries, and if not, they're not worth your time. Why is it that feminists seem to think that any act of immaturity is some sort of grand conspiracy against them? They don't seem to realize that young men can be rather immature when they're around their friends. It felt like his way of saying, in case you got as much out of this as me, I'm going to make sure you don't leave feeling equal. Like I said, another very strange leap of logic. Does this person even know basic human interactions? As if my comfort with the situation took the fun away from him. As if he was trying to win a game aimed at convincing me to hook up and I wasn't even letting him play. He learned it too, that a woman's role in sex was to deny or to give in, what men wanted, not wanting anything for themselves. I don't think men want that in a woman, not from my personal experience anyways. And that LGBTQIA people don't exist, apparently. Ew, can we be a little bit more bitchy about that? I didn't just learn this from magazine. I learned it from musicians who implicitly or explicitly referred to their sexual partners as bitches and hoes and conquest. If you don't approve of the theme or subject matter of the music you listen to different music. There is many choices out there. Personally, one of my favorite songs is Moonlight Sonata by Ludwig van Beethoven. I absolutely adore that song, and there is no lyrics involved at all. I observed it on TV shows that existed to let men ogle naked women. Well, quit watching so much porn, dearie. I learned it from men who treat rape as locker room behavior. You must hang out at a lot of men's prisons. Thankfully, during college and after, I absorbed other ideas about sex and a woman's role in it. Here are some healthier messages I got, and I wish we'd all got sooner. I think most people have, darling. You're the one who was behind. To be honest, most of the tips are rather innocuous. Do what you desire, not what you're just okay with. Seems pretty reasonable. Express what you're thinking and ask your partner what they're thinking. That's not too bad of advice for the start of a relationship before you're attuned to your partner's body language. And make sure you're getting as much out of this as your partner and vice versa. That's not too bad of advice either. The advice isn't that bad. I just thought I'd share the opening to show you the inner mind of a feminist and how logic is not in there at all, and how the smallest acts can be seen as a grand conspiracy. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I wish all of you a pleasant rest of your day.